intruders.
Know what they do with their tongues.
Ribbit.
Thrasham said you
Ribbit.
don't want to know what they do with their tongues. Ew.
The ice cream, you sick people.
Asking, sure.
Anatar, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, so the answer to your question is we don't use character points. So,
Okay.
yeah, you have to be a single class fighter to specialize, but you can expertise.
The one I just rolled was for Beltola's level up. That's why it says it still says my name, but okay.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, nice. You rolled an 8. Good job. It was
Lucky.
priest level then.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's 8-8 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. Beltola just got more hit points in one level than I
Your
did
last
during
4
my
levels?
last 3. Ugh.
She gets a con bonus now.
I'm
Too.
telling you, I'm gonna need Heart of Stone more than I thought I would. 13 hit
Okay.
points at level 7. I can get killed.
A longsword.
I can legit be killed if a giant backhands me.
Joe's?
Yeah.
What about the other question I had?
We'll get to that later because I did not read it. So,
Okay.
you could post these questions during the week and I'll have more time. But, you know, between Friday night and Saturday morning, I don't have time. But I did
Yeah,
see
okay.
that you asked about specialization by using character points, and no, we don't use character points.
It's basically more complicated, less valuable point buy.
She can just buy them with gold or something like that. It's really weird.
Yeah. You can buy character
No,
points
the
with,
thing is that
Now, character points are basically the precursor to point buy. And you get a bunch of points that you use to customize your character. It's point buy, but less balanced and more annoying.
Round 1, ding ding. Lucas apparently was on guard.
Yes, I was on point today.
Yep.
It seems. Let me just actually zoom out a bit here.
you're on the left next to Azure.
Yeah, I'm on the left next to Azure. So yeah. Move down. Should have come from from what we could tell was the south.
That was the noises came back behind the house.
Oh, that is not good.
Budweiser frogs.
Yeah, I pretty much tell the party we got a lot of frogmen here. A lot of them.
Ribbit.
And yep. And now you just my movement to fall.
You're invading?
Yep. I'll tell the party about it. Hopefully everybody can wake up now. And actually, I'll back up a bit. And start wiggling my fingers for the next round.
The government lost control, and the corporations had to take over.
The higher up you go, the less you can hide.
They're not like
Incorporated.
orcs or
New
whatever.
series premieres November 30th on Sci-Fi.
Okay,
Yeah.
Calamar, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear
Right,
you.
and
All
how
right,
many
cool.
charged with stone skin
Alright, it's Calamar's
do
turn.
we have?
It's Calamar's turn. What's up?
Elamar is going to sneak around the edge over here and catch a glimpse of what we've got going on.
Hide if you want.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
barely see these bullywugs. I was about to say bugbears. Bullywugs.
I've heard from Lucas that there's apparently a ton of them, so I'm going to stay back behind the edge of the house here and just kind of hide until we have more dudes, because I'm not going up against it.
I mean, you could actually literally hide with your thief skill if you want.
Yeah.
That's
and,
what I'm going to do.
If I remember correctly, you literally have surprised them.
Yeah, so you're automatically hidden if you want to be, basically.
Yeah.
Good, then I'm
well,
automatically
Yeah, you can automatically
You can attack as if you were backstabbing or whatever the
backstab
first
them.
time.
Yeah. And if you kill one,
Won't notice you, really.
you can go back to hiding in shadows somewhere. Like if you have to make a half move to get there, you can make a half move to go back and hide in shadows somewhere. After killing
Although
them.
those bullywugs are really lucky you can't walk and cast spells at the same time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you give them all a face full of fireballs.
You're a wild mage. Research hover blades or roller skates or something that lets you roll around without moving.
Yeah,
So-
that's basically on the agenda.
Is
Get
Calamar
like a
So what you're-
floating
is
disc.
Calamar
that
just
will
hiding in
just take
shadows?
them around.
Calamar just hiding in shadows or what?
You saying that I can shoot at one of these guys, and if I take him out, I can still keep hiding?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do then.
If one backstab takes him out, takes one of them out, then like the others aren't alerted to your presence because nobody knows where the arrow came from. But the guy, if he survives, the guy that got shot can tell just by the force of where the arrow came from. Not your precise location, but your approximate location. But it's still basically points you out and stuff. So, but if you can kill your target, then you can go back to hiding.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna stay hidden for now until more people come out.
Okay.
Just don't trust it, no.
Yeah.
Any of them.
You have what, ×2 right now? ×2 backstab damage?
Yeah.
Because you're not quite level 4 in Thief.
I am level 4 in
Then
Thief.
it should be ×3.
Oh, well then I
Times
will.
8 is a pretty good chance of killing.
She doesn't
weak
have
things.
8,
I
she
will.
has 6 D6s.
Oh, yeah, only short bow, yeah.
He has.
You can call him she, because I'm a girl. Okay, yeah, I'll try taking out this one in the very, very back.
Politically correct and call it 8 from now on.
He'll shoot at this one right here.
And
I use the backstab attack.
Don't you have 90 foot? Oh yeah, you've been above ground for... Hang on a second. You're supposed to have ×2 multiplier. And that's supposed to... You've been above ground for too long to have your 90-foot infravision, but you still have your 60-foot. So I need to adjust your vision. Your vision is too short. Should be slightly longer now. I'm going to save that to your character sheet. Actually, before I do this, drop your token. Let's see if it's properly saved. And it is not. It's weird. Hang on a second, I just need to turn the character momentarily. Yeah, so you can go ahead and roll that backstab.
Use pluses.
It should be a default +4.
Yeah.
And plus 1 or 2 for surprise or
That's
something?
right. So just where it says 4, put in 5, because I think you get a +1 for surprise. Pretty sure.
Look right to you.
Surprise +1.
And a plus 1?
Should be a +5, not
Plus
+1.
5 total, yeah. You did.
Yep.
You hit a
There
negative
you go.
1.
Yeah, -1. Okay, and it's a medium creature. That was not a crit. D6 ×2. So you forgot to change your level modifier. Okay, so go ahead and go into your character sheet. You're level 4 thief, right? Yeah. So where it says 2, or yeah, you just need to delete the 2 and put a 3, and it should be right above your thief abilities table. And then go ahead and roll again with a 5 instead of 4.
D6 is what I'm rolling.
Should automatically roll for you. So
that for some reason I just closed my character sheet like an idiot. Re-roll the backstab?
Yep, the whole
Is
thing.
that what you're saying?
Yep. With a 5 instead of a 4.
5
and
instead
a
of
3
a 4.
instead of a 2. Okay, +5. Alright. Outstanding. So you said it was this one here? This one here? Okay, so you managed to drop him. One shot. And you can try to recover your arrow later. You can recover arrows during combat if you want to. It's just going to take, you know, an action. So, like, you wouldn't be able to attack. You could move and recover an arrow, but you wouldn't be able to attack. Okay, Hooter.
He's gonna duck back into hiding afterwards.
Okay, well, it's still a surprise round, so you don't have to.
I love how Calabar cloned herself. Sorry, cloned herself.
What was it?
I think the best option for Hooter is to land.
Immediately?
Yeah, because he'd have to make a complete 180 turn. That'd take like 3 rounds to turn around. So it's better off landing and walking a few spaces the right direction. Flying next round.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Right. Thrash it.
Cool, because he's on shift.
Fiona.
Okay, camera is moving down around the corner. Hey, stop that. There's a few, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna start. She's gonna open fires. Start there. +1 for surprise. Do I get a flank attack there?
Yes you do. Yeah, you do.
Flank.
That would be a +2.
+2 total. 1 for surprise, 1 for
Yep.
flanking, right?
Yeah.
I get 2 attacks for Azure right now.
AC8. And which one's your target?
Is that hit?
Actually, that's a miss. So your target's
Top
irrelevant.
right corner.
It's a miss.
Oh, it'd be, did you get a +1 for
Okay.
your surprise? Yeah.
It was +2.
+1 for surprise, plus flanking.
Yeah, so that's a miss. Okay, Beltola.
She's just gonna ride her little mule down there too.
But yeah, during surprise rounds, it's like one thing: one attack, one spell, one magic item.
Okay. Where she gets. If you get multiple attacks, you don't get your multiples or whatever.
Yeah, you don't get multiple attacks during surprise rounds. Originally, you couldn't cast spells during a surprise round, but combat attacks changed it. Thankfully.
screwed wizards over in their
Yeah.
surprise. Like all they could do was a staff or a sling
Right.
or something.
Yeah, it made it nice to have magic items though if you're a wizard, like a wand or something. But okay, that's the end of Beltola's turn, right? Okay, Azuro. Oh, is he 50 feet in the air?
Yeah, right?
Okay, so he would be able to see them from there. I'm pretty sure. Wait, what's his... Hang on a second. His vision radius is light, right? Because he doesn't have
There's
infravision.
an infravision or anything like that.
Okay, so,
Source manual mentioned it in.
yeah, let's see. I don't see any light here.
I think it's
So,
thrash
they're in
him
the
and
darkness.
stuff. It's a good idea where they're at though, because you can probably sense their thoughts, and he knows they're over.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all dark. But yeah, you're basically blind, so any attacks you make are going to be at -4 because they're in the darkness.
It'll tell just by like touch or something if I got in contact with one or something.
By sound. By
Okay.
sound.
He's just gonna move forward until he gets close to one and attack.
You can hear them riveting. Okay. So right there, and you're touching bases with them, basically. They're right in front
Okay.
of you. So you can roll one attack at -4, and it can be any of your attacks.
See this horn.
Also, actually make that a -2 because you are flanking them, and it is a surprise. What was that for, Lucas?
Oh, that was for the next round. The fireball.
Oh, okay. Your initiative?
My initiative for next round.
Shouldn't it be D10 plus 1? Oh, that's right. Speed of the fireball is 3. Casting time?
Third
Okay.
level spell.
Alright. AC of -1 hits. Okay, so basically, there are 2 directly ahead of you and 1 to your right. Which one do you want to hit?
Oh, the one to my right.
Okay. And then go ahead and roll damage. Horn damage. 14 damage. You feel it die under the thrust of your horn. And it drops to the ground. And Kiona.
That's the second attack.
Oh,
I did get that right.
Yeah. Okay, so combat round 2. Go ahead and roll initiative. And I'm just putting a copy of a bullywug on the map. The people who were asleep can now wake up if they want to and roll initiative for their actions. Bullywugs are really stupid, so I'm going to roll their initiative now. Shoot. Anyone need extra attacks or anything like that?
Asham and Beltola need attacks. Beltolo needs 2, Thrasher needs 1.
Zeus, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Did you got my roll? Initiative roll. You may haven't, that's why I ask.
Let's see.
I'm on the turn order, but I don't know if you got it. Or should I reroll?
Calamar again. Oh, that was a
Thrasher,
backstab. Okay.
9.99.
Gollywog, Skimmeljack, Thrasher, Soda, Skelf. Nope, didn't get it.
Okay, rerolling. There you go.
And then who needed extra rolls?
Trim needs 1, Beltolo needs 2.
Calamar will take one.
Anything thrashing for me?
Olivio's awake, so he'll probably.
Oh, you're hopping on your mule.
And the mule just got left behind.
And you said Calamar needs one, and then anyone else? Like Anatar or anything?
No,
Olivio
that's
makes
wrong.
it outside. He might want one.
Who?
Olivio, if he makes it outside, might want one.
Okay. So he's inside right now? There he is. Do you have him on the turn order yet?
Rolled it.
Okay. So I'm adding one right
Other.
now. And I'm gonna order. So it looks like Olivio, Thrashing, and Beltola. We still have zeros all the way at the top.
Just working on.
Yeah, all three of Zero's attacks are the same initiative also. I don't know if that's right.
Who? Ezra?
Zero.
Ezra is
He
casting
cast
a spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ordering now. Alright, round 2, ding ding. Anatar.
From where do I hear the voices? Or the commotion?
From
South?
here.
Okay, south.
Yeah, it sounds like a
Ribbit.
That's 18 and double move.
okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, surprisingly high number of bully rolls.
And taking cover again in. I suppose there is a wall here.
Yes. Also,
Corner.
Also, in that space that you're in, You're covered by the roof.
From above. Okay.
From above. However, these 3 spaces behind you are completely uncovered.
Yeah,
Does
it's
that
okay.
make sense?
I'm just, yeah, I'm just taking a slight cover behind the corner, nothing special.
Okay. Also, your back is to the door. Did you want to change that, or is that intentional?
No, I never turned my character. Now I'm looking forward.
Okay.
There.
Is that it?
Looking at them. Yeah.
Okay. So, if you're
Since it's a
facing
double
that direction,
you know.
that means that this space here is your flank.
Okay.
Who did?
So he takes off again now that he's facing the right direction.
Oh, yeah, okay. He's 4 squares wide, right? 20-foot wingspan. Okay. Skjalf.
You do for a Scooby snack.
Okay. There's down, follow the Antar, and take up, get Fiona, and that's it.
Thrashing with 9.99.
And
In fairness, if we were rolling on a treasure table, Fashion would be rich right now.
him. No idea why he moved.
Because you're holding Alt instead of Control. Or instead of E.
Well, he when I rotated, but he like moved a square over when I rotated. Oh, he's gonna use his axe on the one diagonally below him, I guess.
Okay. Just so you know, you're facing this square here.
Yep, you gotta aim the fireball very carefully now.
Oh, yeah.
Facing this way, right?
Yeah, this square here.
So he wants to face forward.
You're still threatening that one.
Yeah, you're still threatening it, but did you want to face it or no?
Oh, he doesn't want to turn his flank towards that in case something moves up.
Yeah.
If you miss that blue line, I'm gonna be sorely disappointed in you.
No modifiers, no.
Quite sure what happened to my thing. You put in some sort of macro in there or something. It's 22 with oh minus see okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's automatic THACO, so you don't have to update your THACO every level. And it should be 22 minus at level. Wait, 22. Yeah, that's the right one. That's the priest one. There's only 5 of them. There's one for each class type, and then there's one for monsters.
AC7. Probably missed, right?
AC7. Yeah, that misses. From what you can tell, they're wearing like.
Or something?
Yeah, like hide armor, and they have a medium shield. Oh. No, that's not true. They are wearing leather armor. No shield. It's just their skin looks thick. They look like they have thick skin.
Put up with a lot of insults, you know.
Alright, Lucas, with that fireball, right?
Yep, first. Wow.
It's 10 levels.
Oh, that sucks, but I still have enough range on the fireball, at least. Not gonna be as
level
impressive as
variation
I
1. Jeez.
Yeah, geez.
Yeah, you'll probably take out the majority of them, though.
Yeah, I probably still will. It'll drop my level by 4, but it's not that big a deal. Still enough range to nail them.
You're level 7, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. 7. Yeah, that is minus 4, so you count as a level 3 caster.
It'll be about
12 fire damage, and I'll put the. Let's see, spell effects, fireball. I'm pretty sure you have control of this. So you can move it wherever.
and basically it'll be about here. Don't want to actually blow up Azure or Thrashing.
Okie doke.
Unfortunately, that's full of fireballs I hoped it would be.
Bullywugs get.
Yeah, most of them.
They get a saving throw.
The thing is, if they save, they might actually live because you only do 3d6 damage.
Yeah, maybe.
They count as level 1 warriors, so their saves are 14, 16, 15, 17, 17.
Yeah, their saves are garbage.
Oh, it's like a champ. Eat the fire. The fire turrets.
Yeah.
Just to remind you, the fireball does not include this area.
What do you mean?
It's the globe of invulnerability.
A what?
It's my aura.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. The fireball visibly does not go into this area here. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 squares are blasted outwards in a different direction. Meaning, let's see. I'm going to start from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Sorry, Lucas.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, that's not where it should be. So we want to do that.
I swear, if this blows up Thrash and Azure, we're gonna have problems.
You know, if the sender is here, sorry, let me think. The sender is here, right? It stays there, but this area is not affected.
Contained like a wall. It's just no magic appears there.
Yeah. Everything else stays the same.
6, 7,
Unless
8, 9,
the actual sender of the fireball is inside.
11, 12. Okay. So it just expands towards the cabin a little bit. This way and out to here, right in front of Thrashing Space, and stops. And then also outwards this way, harmlessly into the swamp. Burning, of course, the plants and whatnot. But the fire sort of licks up against the edge of the cabin and basically does nothing because that's where the edge of it goes to. Okay, and their saving throw versus spell. I'm not going to give them any bonuses. Even though they're standing in water, I'm not going to give them any bonuses because that wouldn't really make sense.
Waist high or whatever.
And they fail, each of them taking 12 damage, which means the only two to survive are this one here and this one here.
Fire expand out that far?
Okay.
I thought you said it moved over.
What about the...
Only the squares where my lines
They're
are
smaller
where
back.
the fireball went to.
Yeah, the fireball would be awesome if Antar didn't stump it. Good job, by the way.
It didn't
I
actually
totally
matter.
appreciated that.
Protect any of them?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it did protect two. That's correct. Right. So this one here and this one here also survived. So that's true.
So basically, Antar has a radius where magic just doesn't work properly.
Yeah.
At least that type or level or something.
Something like that.
Or a fuck you fireball.
I have an anti-fireball aura.
And this one also. Alright. Nice fireball, Lucas. You gain 150 experience points from that level 3 spell.
Yeah.
You're level 20 now.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Okay, Saria is running.
Nazo's stayed in bed.
She doesn't know that yet.
I found a nice little scorch mark.
Okay. That's Saria can move her dog.
I guess we don't need the graphic anymore.
Torch mark underneath it. Yeah.
Huh. I took out a lot more blue logs than I thought it would.
15 of them.
That's the end of Saria's turn then?
Yeah.
Alright,
She's just jogging out there trying to run the quick motion.
yeah, there was this moment ago, there was this and it's like ribbit, 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 ribbit. That hurt. Alright. As over a dozen bullywugs were fried to cinders.
Yeah, that's where Fireball excels, getting rid of a ton of weak enemies.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna whack that one up above her.
I'm assuming you're facing to the right.
Fix that.
I'm here in Bristol, Virginia, and now I'm in Bristol, Tennessee. No matter which state in the country you live in, you could save hundreds on car insurance by switching to Geico. And now I'm in Virginia Sea.
See how much you could save on car insurance. There are lots of different kinds of people that live in the Bronx, which makes it such an amazing place. Thought, cost become lure, thought, cost. So try this phrase. I thought this was happening, but basically it's not happening. I thought this was happening, but basically it's not happening. So basically, you hear that little Latin flavor, very fast tip of the tongue. That TH sound definitely does turn to a D in phrases like the Bronx.
Divide equally among all of your classes if you're multi-classed. And we will step right back into where we were last week, which is the first round of combat with a patrol of bullywugs outside of your
I'm here. I'm in Bristol, Virginia. And now, I'm in Bristol, Tennessee. No matter which state in the country you live in, you could save hundreds on car insurance by switching to Geico. And now I'm in, Virginia.
See how much you could save on car insurance.
There are lots of different kinds of people that live in the Bronx, which makes it such an amazing place. So we're going to zero in on a sort of Puerto Rican flavor to this Bronx accent. So there's a lot of lip pointed tension, and the tongue is high in the back of the mouth. Aw sounds become diphthongs, so there's two elements to them, so they become or. So law, thought, cost become lure, thought, cost. So try this phrase. I thought this was happening, but basically it's not happening. There are so many different types of flavor of it. So you put your lip corners really far forward, and it's a very urban sound. You see in my oral posture that my lips are doing a lot of the work. It's also fun to notice that the Brooklyn accent, where your lip corners very far forward, is also very similar to that urban London sound, that Cockney sound.
He wants to see other women. What? He wants to see other women. And for this, you think he's crazy. You are a fizzer. Oh, you don't understand. I understand that. That's very common. No, you don't understand. Have it your own way. He wants to see ugly women. It may seem that way to you, honey, but I guess he sees it different. No, you don't understand. He told me. He says, Linda, I want to see ugly girls. He said that? Yes. Well, what did he mean? He meant what he said. But that's not possible. Men...
Hello, my Cocoa Puffs. I'm Coco Peru, and I am sitting here in my dressing room getting ready for my show, Have You Heard? And I was thinking, I have a few extra minutes, so I thought I'd take a little time to address the fact that some of you really enjoy making your own videos imitating my Bronx accent. And are you friggin' kidding me? Are you friggin' kidding me? Are you friggin' kidding me?
Musso. Thank you, Mr. President. I certainly agree with both of my colleagues. And it's not just Cummings Park, it's Car Park, it's Plaisted Park, it's throughout the community. I think at this point, too, I'd like to send an official resolve to...
Hello.
He wants to see other women. What? He wants to see other women. And for this, you think he's crazy. You are a fizzer. Oh, you don't understand. I understand that. That's very common. No.
Cuba on Blu-ray, DVD, and digital HD.
So, sous du to study lu. You'll notice that it's a very similar shape in the mouth. Let's look at some sound changes for the Brooklyn accent. So there are no R's at the ends of some words. So like there, player, flatter become there, player, flatter. And the aw sound in thought, dog, and law become a diphthong. So they become a two-element sound for thought, dog, law. Sometimes that TH sound, thin, thick, this, that, become very dentalized. So it's thin, thick, this, that. So you hear those hard, flat sounds at the back of the teeth. Thin, thick, this, that. You start to hear the musicality of the accent. T's are very dentalized, so they're very pushed up against the...
How to have a Jersey accent. Want to speak like Snooki in the situation? Just follow these pronunciation guidelines on how to have a Jersey accent. You will need a crash course in linguistics and memorization skills. Step 1. Replace the R at the end of a word with an sound and drop the last G in any word altogether. For example, my sister is so vain, she's always looking in the mirror. Step 2. If a word starts with HU, pronounce it as you, as in, the huger the hair, the better. Step 3. Skip over middle consonants.
Jersey accent, so kind of on the more New York-ish tip. So let's work on this oral posture. So the lip corners move back and forth a lot, and the tongue is high, and sometimes it's so high that you get some of that nasal quality. But becomes more, thought. Coffee and often become coffee and often. And notice that I use that T in the word often, and that sometimes pops up in a Jersey accent. Often. My home state, Florida. I'm from Florida, and it has two syllables where I come from, Florida. Some people say Florida, but if you're from New Jersey, it's Florida. The eh sound sometimes turns into an ah sound. So animal, hairy, married turns into animal, Harry, marry. And again, you hear that nasal quality to the musicality. The ah sound also becomes a diphthong. So air, as in glass, diddy. You hear those two sounds, glass, fair. So unlike the New York accent, there are R sounds at the ends of a lot of words, like there, care, player. Where in a New York sound you might hear there, clear. Sound. So, Suze. New Jersey is a big place. New Jersey is close to New York, it's close to Philadelphia, so you get a broad range of different kinds of accents in New Jersey. We're going to go for more of a north.
Accents by Bigwig. First you got the Bronx, you know what I mean? The Bronx is dark, it's in the back of the
sing song, and you have more up and down in your cadences, and the most important.
Now it's very easy to pick up on a dialect. They are talking like this, and all of a sudden you're talking like that. What I refer to as point of placement. I am going to talk about Standard American. Standard American, really crazy and overwhelming right now, but it's really very... Feel how that feels? That's where we're going to try to place the words, right here on the bottom of our chin. So, we're going to use our jaw and the front... Okay, here we go with our examples. We'll say the word Standard American, and then we'll say it New York. Door, door. Galore, galore. Shore, shore. For, for. Now let's try some sentences. The Moors went through the door to the shore. the Moors went through the door to the shores. And the 4 doors were full of spores to the core. The 4 doors were full of spores to the core.
G'day, how's it going? So,
I'm here. We're in Bristol, Virginia, and now I'm in Bristol.
I see.
What's with these people, man? Lemonade. Read the sign. Lemonade.
Okay.
Delicious.
Iced tea at a lemonade stand? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Marin saved by switching to Geico.
All right, now let's do some practice words and sentences for awe. These are words like often becomes often. You don't even have to hit the T. It can be often. Almost like you're saying an orphan. Often. Jaw. So I say jaw, and you go up on the end. Lost. She was lost. Dog. Dog. And let's do some practice words and sentences for all. These are words like often becomes often. And you don't even have to hit the T. All right, now let's do some practice words and sentences for all. These are words like often becomes often. Hi there, I'm Tracy Goodwin and I'm the Red Sweater Lady. So, I understand you want to learn how to do a New York dialect. Well, you're in luck. Doing a dialect is not that difficult, but there are some very important steps and rules you have to follow in order to do it. Actually, learning a dialect is pretty simple. But there's a right way and a wrong way to learn a dialect. And I'm going to teach you today the right way to learn a New York dialect. And I'm going to be teaching you what would be considered standard New York. Now, you've got lots of offshoots that sound a little bit different, like the Bronx, Brooklynese, Long Island. There are slight variations. So I'm going to be just teaching you standard New York, what you would hear, what you would think you would hear if you went to New York. But we're going to learn it in the sense of placement rather than hearing. And I'll talk more about that in just a minute. All right.
Here's some advice. 1, switch to Geico. They have thousands of licensed agents and a 97% customer satisfaction rate. 2, don't hire a moving company with a bad customer satisfaction rating.
Geico. Call or click today to see how much you could save.
Why can't we have some meats?
Days.
Why can't we have some meats? What about them? They're fresh.
They are not for eating. I'm starving. We ain't had nothing but maggoty bread for 3 stinking days.
Why can't we have some meats? What about them? They're fresh.
They are not for eating.
Cabin.
Okay, that's 65. Okay. Stairs down, following Amtar, and takes up, gets to Kiana, and that's it.
Okay. Thrash him with 9.99.
And
in fairness, if we were rolling on a treasure table, Fashion would be rich right now.
him. No idea why he moved.
Because you're holding Alt instead of Control. Or instead of E.
Oh, me when I rotated, but he like moved a square over when I rotated him. Oh, he's gonna use his axe on the one diagonally below him, I guess.
Okay. Just so you know, you're facing this square here.
Yep, he's got to aim the fireball very carefully now.
Oh, yeah.
Facing this way, right?
Yeah, this square here.
So he wants to face forward.
Still threatening that one.
Yeah, you're still threatening it, but did you want to face it or no?
Oh, he doesn't want to turn his flank
Okay.
towards that in case something moves up.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you miss
No
that blue
modifiers,
line,
right?
I'm gonna be sorely disappointed in you.
No modifiers, no.
Quite sure what happened to my that. Well, you put in some sort of macro in there or something. It's 22 with O minus IC. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's automatic THACO, so you don't have to update your THACO every level. And it should be 22 minus at wait.